Hey YouTube, just gonna do an update on the tank today. Things are kind of starting to turn around. Things are looking good again. So I'll bring you guys in closer a little bit. Guess I'll just start on the left side today. So recently, I went to do some maintenance on the tank on water change day last weekend on Sunday. And forever I've had these Mighty Jet pumps. Haven't really ever known how to take them apart, and really the instructions are pretty vague. They just tell you to maintenance them every now and then. But eventually I got around to cleaning them, ended up breaking one of them, had to rig the tank so it doesn't drain through the flow in the back. So those are kind of stopped up right now. Back is kind of looking a little junky, but I'm waiting on my next Mighty Jet. Should be here on Friday, tomorrow. But things are still doing good. Set me back by a little bit, but oh well. And crazy enough, that same day, I was about to go get another Nero 5. And I broke the Mighty Jet, so I had to choose between the Mighty Jet and the Nero. So I had to get the Mighty Jet, of course, because that's a critical part of the return. I know that the water flow is kind of suffering right now on this side. You can't really tell, but this side is getting all the drainage. Well, this side is barely getting none. I leveled this tank out and the stand out as best as I could when I set it up, but for some odd reason there is a slight, I mean like the slightest, I mean you probably couldn't even tell on the level, but it's so slight. You can tell on the water line, like in the back, it's very, yeah, all the water drains on this side now. So until I get that other Mighty Jet, that's what we're working with. So anyways, I've been feeding Fido. And things are starting to bounce back quicker than I ever started to see them do, you know, just feeding Reef roids or dosing Reef fuel. I just noticed that things are more puffier, especially at a certain time of the day. I notice my lights come on at 9 a.m. and they don't go off until 7 p.m. The majority of my corals, they get really puffy right around the 12 to 2 time frame. I don't know if that's because the pH is the highest or it's just because I feed the fish around that time. But it seems like every time, or every day around that time, everything seems to be open the most. So that's what I've been doing, just adding to my little regimen to get everybody back in shape before how they were before I did the water change with the rust water. Slowly coming back. So you can see this chalice still got some ways to go. Last night I came to look at the tank in the middle of the night, and I posted a video on when I got these rock anemones originally, but since I've had them, they spawned twice. So I was gonna record a video the last time it happened, but the water was so cloudy and it was nighttime again, so it really wouldn't have made a sense to record it. You wouldn't have been able to tell what was going on. Torches are almost there. You see that they took a really big hit, especially in some of my prior videos. You can really see the color, you know, the saturation on them. Still waiting on to get a a nano tank, so I can start a Nemo, or an anemone tank again. So he's just sitting in there chilling, getting feedings every week. Everybody's doing good. I've actually got the door open today, so there's a lot of light coming in. You can barely even see on this side, but there's a tank, y'all. It's coming back. It's coming back. I just noticed ever since feeding that Fido, this trachea is spread out today. Oh yeah, and I also had to evict my cleaner shrimp recently. He was sticking his hands in that green trachea right there, and he wouldn't stop, so I had to let him go. All right, guys, that's the tank.